So we're going into surgical mode now. Does anybody feel they would like to volunteer to be operated on live on the stage? Any hands? There's one. So Nadine Hachach Haram is going to demonstrate something to us live now. She's co-founder of a company called Proximie, and she's highly medically qualified. I hope you've all washed your hands and ensured your personal hygiene is ready. Nadine, your session.
Hello, everyone. I hope you've had a great lunch, and I am indeed medically qualified. I'm a surgeon. My name is Nadine Hachach Haram, and I'm a surgeon who is often described as one who is passionate about changing healthcare. And I've made it my mission for the last 5 years to try and really address one fundamental problem that we see in healthcare. It's a problem that encompasses everything that we do, and it's really one simple economic concept: supply and demand. Something which I'm sure you're all very much aware of. It's important to recognize in healthcare, and I can tell you this firsthand as a surgeon myself, that we're facing an impossible challenge. A challenge of reduced access to expert care in the peripheries, resulting in patients having to travel significant distances to access care. We're seeing variability in the quality of care that people are addressing and getting access to. And we're also seeing burgeoning costs and overstretched infrastructure, demanding new and innovative solutions to try and transform and bring in new techniques into what we do. And it's important to highlight that this is just not a problem of just the developing world, which is often described as a problem of that part of the world. This is a problem that we are facing in every single part of the world. And it boils down to 3 fundamental core components in healthcare: the workforce, which are the physicians themselves; the infrastructure, which are hospitals and clinics; and the innovation and the devices behind it, which is the medical device companies. In other words, hospitals need to deliver higher quality and more accessible care. They need to adopt new and better techniques for their patients, all within the constraints of reduced workforce and cost limitations. That sounds like a pretty big task to me. And it's often said that we need a whole paradigm shift in order to address this, because there is absolutely no way that we're going to physically force multiply every single doctor to have 10, 20, 30, 40 versions of myself to try and address this problem. We need to use ways and technologies to ensure that every single patient gets the best care that they need the first time, every time. Can I get a show of hands of how many here are fans of Doctor Strange, the movie, or have seen it? Good. Well, for those of you who have seen it, you'll remember this scene very well. So in this scene, Dr. Strange is teleported into the operating space, and he's guiding his colleague through a life-saving operation, visually and practically engaging with her, pointing at things, what she needs to do in order to proceed with this procedure. It's amazing. And many of you will think that this is science fiction and absolutely impossible in this day and age. But today I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. And today I'd like to share with you the story of Proximie.
I want you to imagine that by simply using a phone or a tablet or a computer, an expert surgeon could virtually scrub into any operating room anywhere in the world to visually and practically interact in an operation from start to finish. From marking up a patient to providing real-time virtual presence, assisting and instructing an operation from start to finish. Overlaid with content, with augmented reality tools, and patient data. That will hopefully ensure that we're providing safe and accessible and cost-effective surgery to anyone in the world.
So what's important is not only that we can provide that real-time presence, that real-time collaboration, almost someone virtually scrubbed in with you. We're also able to curate real-time content with real-time voice activation from some of the leading curators in the world, from Elsevier to other companies. Also, every single activity is tagged and stored with metadata in our library, as we're gathering data and metrics to deliver analytics to our end users, to improve performance and to improve patient access to care. Before we go ahead, I'd like to share a small demo with you, if that's okay. We're going to be joining a hand surgeon in Beirut who's got a patient with a hand fracture. And I will be joining in as one of the collaborators, as well as a colleague of mine from London. So if you give me a second to just set this up. So while we're getting that set up, the key thing to recognize, if we can go back to my slides if that's okay, is that it's important that we understand healthcare in order to deliver this solution. And the reason we understand healthcare is we've delivered a great team around it. So we have myself, a surgeon with 15 years in the healthcare industry, and we have my co-founder, Talal, who comes from the telecommunications industry and has built data security platforms for the last 20 years. We've also built a great team that's looking at medical device, commercial business around it, and product teams who've worked in the tech industry, looking at tech trading platforms and others. And together, we really understand what doctors need in order to deliver a platform that's simple, that's powerful, and that's scalable. What started out as a vision between myself and my co-founder has drawn into a global impact. And not only have we been recognized by the industry itself in terms of healthcare, but also by the business industry. We won the Arabian Business Startup of the Year last year. We won a number of tech awards. And also we won the British Empire Medal for healthcare and innovation. And the most powerful, for me at least personally, story was the Foreign Press Association's Science Story of the Year, which was an award about impact, about using technology to deliver change. And we were awarded that award because of the care that we were being able to deliver those who had less access to care through this technology. And as I say to my team, we're just getting started. And while we get set up, we'll go to the demo now, if you just give me a minute to get that set up. Hello, Antonio, can you hear me?
Hello.
All right.
Hey everyone, this is also Matt from London.
Hi, Antonio. I understand you've got a difficult case with a hand fracture. Do you think you could show me the X-ray?
Yes, surely.
Hey Nadine, this is Matt from London. I can see that Antonio's got quite a significant unstable fracture there in his metacarpals. You've got one fracture there, you've got another one here, and there's another one on the index there. That is going to make the hand extremely unstable. I would definitely recommend that you proceed to an ORIF.
I would agree actually with that plan. And what I'd like to do is actually show you where your skin incisions need to be. So the key component here is that we need to make these vertical incisions, and that will allow you to preserve the skin bridge, and it'll be really important because it'll allow you to protect the tendons during the procedure.
I fully agree with that.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, I was going to say I fully agree with that, Antonio. It's really, really important that you preserve these tendons with those precise incisions, so I agree with Dr. Nadine's comments there.
Antonio, we're here to support you through this case, so we will stay with you during the case as you're needing us.
Thank you, Dr. Nadine.
All right, thanks a lot. That's it, we can go back. Anyone want to do some hand surgery? Thank you very much.